All praises to Yahweh Bahashum Yahushua. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect of 1/3. I'm gonna go ahead and play this video exposing Esau. He now found the way to create airborne parasites within the chemtrails that he spray over our neighborhoods. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video.
I'm supposed to be out shopping, and they're spraying fucking chemtrails all goddamn day over my head. It's beginning to look a lot like Chem Sky. Google, is it okay if I make this video? Will I lose my account? Will I be banned from YouTube for recording the fucking sky? Is that okay, Google? Am I allowed to do that? No, you can't show the sky either. Google is completely corrupt. Talk about chemtrails, you lose your fucking channel. How dare you expose the US government and their bullshit lies? How dare you record the fucking sky? 66 passes. Wow, look at all of those contrails. It's all natural. Saturate your sky with chemtrails. You can have a chem halo. Wow, you thought double rainbows were cool? Look at the death in the sky. It's a chem halo. Oh my god. Let's all celebrate as the Nazis slaughter us.
U.S. military whistleblower. She has an amazing, fascinating story that we will share with you here today. Now, Kristen, can you tell us what branch of the military you were in and what you uncovered?
Sure. I was in the Air Force on active duty for 9 years, and I worked in bioenvironmental engineering.
And now, I know the issue came up with chemtrails. I know that's an extremely controversial issue. A lot of people are extremely divided on this issue, but you actually saw things from your experiences that kind of give it a little bit more validity than I actually saw ever before. Can you go into the details of exactly what you saw?
Yeah, it's basically, to summarize it, part of my job was to know everything that was going on in the military and what type of impact that might have on human health, and then the environmental aspects and impacts. What chemicals are we using? How are we disposing of it? Kind of cradle to grave. So we were the internal compliance people for following OSHA and EPA standards. One part of that process was to approve chemicals, hazardous materials. You know, what are you using? Why do you need it? Where's it being used? And tracking that disposal. After it being brought to my attention about chemtrails or geoengineering, I used to think it was crazy. It actually was disrespectful to my line of work, because here we are trying to prevent environmental aspects and impacts and not have anybody get sick from our operations. But in an attempt to debunk, it changed my life. I started noticing things. I started noticing large quantities on the system where I would approve chemicals that did not have a manufacturer name, wasn't tied to a building, and that was normal protocol. When I started asking questions, I slowly became demonized. A couple years passed after that. When I asked again and people realized I was kind of being more vocal about it on social media, I was starting to be thrown into a mental institution and have my daughter taken away. That changed my life. I no longer view the military the same way, and I feel like after 9 years of trying to uphold an oath, I'm able to do that now.
See, they demonize the woman because she's bringing out the dirt. Man, let me get this right here. I'm gonna get this real quick. I'm gonna go back to the video. Showing you that's the same people from back then. I got this is Judges I'm gonna start at 3. This is Judges 6 and 3. And when it was so, when Israel was sown, that the Midianites came up, and the Amalekites and the children of the east, even they came up against them. They encamped against them and destroyed the increase of the earth till thou come down into Gaza, and left no substance for Israel, neither sheep nor ox nor ass. For they came up with their cattle in their tents, and they came as grasshoppers for multitude. Both they and their camels were without number, and they entered into the land to destroy it. All right. So, and I'm bringing up, the other nations as the Midianites or the Arabs. They're in league with Edom, even though they having a little fallout. These other nations don't complain about Esau destroying the planet Earth. These other nations don't give a fuck. They're all about land and resources. And you're supposed to let the Earth rest for 7 years. So these other nations are also in league with the destruction of the planet Earth too, man. And they gotta pay for that. But as you see, the Amalekites, the Khazars are the modern day Jewish people. The elites are giving these orders to go ahead and spray chemtrails over the neighborhoods, and they're destroying the planet Earth. All right, and they're intentionally doing this in Jake's neighborhoods, in Israel, in Israelites' neighborhoods. Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, so-called, to intentionally destroy our temples. And they succeeded, man. They succeeded, man. Because I can honestly tell you, my body is messed up. I got brittle bones. I'm a heavyweight, and I have brittle bones. All right, I could snap my finger. I could literally snap my finger in two. Okay, the chemtrails in the water, the GMO foods, and now I'm gonna continue to play this video. Now I'm coming to find out, man, there's more to the chemtrails than you think. They putting parasites in our bodies through the air.